Alrighty, let's examine this bad boy.
Hey, John! Guess he's not here. This basket looked pretty suspicious to me, but...
It certainly does.
Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The truck's body is cold to the touch and seems to have been parked here for some time.
You can figure all that just by touching it?
Yeah, well... Considering the length of time it's been parked here, the driver must not be nearby. Well, that's a stretch. I'm nearby my car, but I'm also in an apartment complex. It's right downstairs in the parking lot. I suppose I won't be able to ask them any questions until they return. Blue truck. Driver wasn't inside. Cool to the touch, so it's been there a while. It's already 12:30. That's unfortunate.
I wonder how Miss Courtney and the others are holding up.
How long will they be able to prolong the trial?
We've got to hurry and find John.
Indeed.
Oh, heck no. That ain't how it's done.
Oh, God, both of them. I was hoping these two would have a conversation.
You ain't gonna catch a scoop like that?
So sorry, Chief.
What am I always telling you? We're beasts, scoop-eating animals. It's scoop or starve. No story, no glory. You gotta get fired up.
Yes, sir. As expected of my mentor.
I feel like her voice might have been even.
No, please.
Yeah, it was really, really deep. They're here. It's those nosy reporters. I need to get as deep as I can without getting into the gravel.
Hey, they came here too. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go talk to them.
Good grief, if we must. Hey guys, what's up? Nicole Swift. Did Miss Swift call you a mentor just now?
She sure did. Nicole's my number one pupil. She says she fell in love with the photos from my scoops. Even if our jobs are different, our passion for scoops is the same, let me tell you.
That's right, Nicole's more of a reporter than, oh wow, photographer and reporter. Fucking, they're paired up.
Ever since then, she's all cute like calling me stuff like Master and Chief.
OTP. So she fell in love with Miss Hart's photos. I guess you could say, like teacher, like student.
She's still got a ways to go in gathering information, but her passion's a match for mine. Seems like she was truly trying to catch a scoop about Moonzila's appearance. She's been circling around these parts all day long.
Circling around this area?
Maybe she witnessed the kidnapping. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like we're going to need to hear what she has to say.
Indeed. We need more information about John. Let's show Miss Swift that piece of evidence and ask her about him. The photo, I imagine. Now that the black market auctions are over, what are you aiming for next?
Ain't it obvious? The mighty Moonzilla? I'm going after Moonzilla. Who'd have thunk that while I was skating out the black market of the auction Grand Tower, mighty Moonzilla's footprints would show up right next to the tower?
Is there really a place that would publish a story like that? Dude, if she can get proof, yeah, absolutely.
Don't treat me like a fool. I've got 1 or 2 valued clients lined up. Actually, there's a newspaper company here at the Grand Tower. Me and Nicole go there all the time. Well, we always get turned away at the door, but still.
I wouldn't exactly call that a valued client. Hey Nicole, what's up? Been a while. Remember when I thought you were a dude and gave you a really deep voice? Oh, those were the days.
If it ain't Mr. Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Miss Swift, why are you here? You were sent him as a suspect for the murder. Murder's a fun word. Replace any noun in a sentence with murder and it just becomes funny. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination remains a murder. You will have to submit to murder questioning later. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. Such as jaywalking.
For some reason, my questioning was stopped all of a sudden. After a while, they just let me out and told me I could go home scot-free. It must be some kind of murder, saying I need to keep on doing my best out there, I reckon. Well, they did give me a pretty stern warning not to reveal anything about the case.
In the official statement released to the public about the assassination attempt, Miss Swift was not involved. That must have been the reason why they let her go. Yeah. You probably blame it on DeKiller. That's the official statement. DeKiller and say maybe one of the guards was also a hired assassin, infiltrated. But his target was Rook, rather. I didn't read the official statement, but you leave out the part where you hired somebody to fake an assassination.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, attempting to silence Nicole like this is like trying to plug a leaky dam with your bare hands.
She was quick to say something so harsh, yet accurate. Something so brave, yet so true. So, what's the meme? Why would you say something so brave, yet so controversial?
I quickly put together the full details of everything I knew about the case, sprinkled in some of my own dramatizations, and brought the article into a publisher. But, for some reason, I haven't gotten any replies yet.
That's a fucking good story, too. I'm kind of amazed. Were they pressured to keep quiet, or were her dramatizations simply too much? Alright, one or the other. Both are probable, so I'm not sure which is true. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Edgy. Collect the information. What information were you trying to collect here at the Grand Tower?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still don't get it, do ya? If you want to ask a reporter a question, you gotta give her something first.
Do you mean information that could be used in an article?
Bingo! Give me some info that'll make for a good article. If you ain't got something like that, I guess we won't be talking.
She is much harder to deal with than Lotta. I also need some information about John. Let's show her that piece of evidence, then try asking her about him. It always says that piece. It's never, let's show her. It's just so vague, Like, no one would talk that way. And I get that they're doing it for gameplay. It's just not natural thought process or conversation. Miss Swift, I'm sorry, but about this photo.
You ain't gotta say it. I know exactly what's going on.
What do you mean?
You're searching for him, ain't ya? That boy.
Damn, she's good.
What? Things are still pretty tough for you, I see. Miles Edgeworth, the man of crime. Wherever he goes, dead bodies are sure to follow.
Not inaccurate. I've made this point before. Every case involves a murder, with one possible exception being the Ron DeLite case, in which that was theft at first, but then, it was still murder later on. But it didn't start as murder.
Or something like that.
And that's a terrible reputation to have. Yeah, quite.
Who would have thought? This time, there'd be a kidnapping incident.
What? How'd you know that?
Shh. Could you keep it down a little? This material is top secret. I ain't even told my mentor about it. You gotta keep it secret for me. If she finds out, I'll be a goner.
Why do you know? Judge Courtney should only have told us.
I ain't telling that to anyone. Not even you, Mr. Prosecutor.
It seems this reporter still hasn't learned her lesson. Are you gonna chess it up already?
Yeah, you can't give me the stink eye all you want. I still ain't telling.
Fuck you, tell us.
Do you know something about it?
Truth is, I kidnapped him myself. I done saw it myself. A murder being taken away by a couple of men in black.
See? It's funnier.
What? Where'd they go?
That I don't know. They were too far away, so I lost sight of them.
Darn it. But at least we know what the criminals looked like.
Yes, a pair of men in black. Alright. Now we make these connections. Two men in black. Ta-da! That was fairly obvious. Now we've collected some testimony regarding the culprits. Miss Swift says that... How old is Swift, I wonder? Whoops, profiles. God, everyone's involved in this case. First of all, Lotta's 25. Okay, how old's Nicole? 20. Alright, that's fair. Regina, 17, huh? Same age as Kay, eh? I'll be damned. How old's Simon? 24. Will, how old's Will? 25. Really? 25? Attaboy, Will. Successful actor at his age. 37. And you're 17. You're 19? 19. 40-something? 36. Is he the oldest one here? 27. 58. Alright, well, he's dead. 32. Yeah, I guess Shields is the oldest one here. Unless... Yeah, no, we checked Will. Oh, wait, shit. How old's the warden? 37. And Shields was 36. Wow! She's a year older than he is. Who'd have thought? Miss Swift says she saw the two men slip away with John. Furthermore, the taxi driver says he picked up the two men in his taxi.
They must be the same guys.
That was a weird read. It seems likely, however, there is still a problem. According to the taxi driver, the two men were all alone. John wasn't with them. How about the box?
Yeah, you're right. That is a problem.
John wasn't with them. Stolen box? Come on. You know what I'm getting at. Give it to me. Yeah! Ah, nice job, game. What if the kidnappers stole the box?
Ah, you mean they...
Exactly. They took it in order to carry John inside it.
John's a tiny kid, after all. Then, the reason the taxi driver didn't see John was because...
It's likely he was put in the trunk as the kidnapper's luggage.
But why did he need to go through all the trouble of hiding him?
At first, the kidnappers must have intended to abduct him without being seen. However, they didn't anticipate all the policemen in the plaza.
Ah, I see. If they tried to just walk away with him, they would have been spotted.
Just the mere presence of policemen would have a sizable threat.
I get it. In that case, we gotta ask the taxi driver.
Yes, we do. Excuse me, Mr. Jack. Did the two men you told us about earlier have any luggage with them? Yeah, they had stuffed a huge box in the trunk.
Then that's that. Those guys must be the kidnappers.
Do you remember where you took the men?
Sounds to me like some serious has gone down here. If you'd like, I could take you to the same place I took them.
Let's do it, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, thank you for your help.
No problemo, just leave it to me.
Nice.
Doodaloo. Yay.
Nice.
Sound effects and everything. It's already been an hour.
That taxi drove way too fast. I don't feel too good. Mr. Edgeworth, are you alright? Your face is really pale.
I'm fine. The driver said they came to this house's garage. Oh god, is it gonna be the same goddamn house from 2?
This must be where the two men brought the box. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, look at the nameplate on the door.
Nameplate? What? Blaze to best! Fuck! Are you serious?
So this is the chairman's house.
Does that mean the one who kidnapped John was Blaze to best? They should already be arrested, though.
Ah, the garage door is unlocked.
You really do have a good eye for this sort of thing. It's a bit concerning, I suppose. Huh. Well, it's clearly his house. It smells like motor oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby. So what's on the shelf there? It looks like a drill, a hammer, well, a sledgehammer, a saw, another drill, and above that, sort of in between the two drills, looks like it could be a boomerang. And there's the trunk, more importantly.
Excuse me, we're coming in. Anybody home?
Doing something like this, since as if we're a couple of petty thieves.
Shh, be quiet. Right now we're great thieves. Have some self-awareness.
She scolded me. Nobody's here. For now, it looks like we can get through this without being arrested.
There isn't time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. Let's go look for the treasure.
We're looking for John, not treasure. Alright. Let's look at this shit. There are large tools hanging on the wall, such as a sledgehammer and a shovel.
It's a lot bigger than the gavel Miss Courtney carries around.
Well, yeah, it's also a lot heavier. It does more damage.
If I ever became judge, I want my gavel to be this big.
Swinging such a huge gavel in court would be intolerable. Please don't.
Aw. Then I'll just swing the shovel that's beneath it instead.
That has no business being swung in court or elsewhere. Please don't. Okay.
Wow, this bike is so cool. Look at that. It has a skull for a headlight.
It seems the eyes light up when you turn on the headlights.
Ooh. Well, I'm sure its eyes don't glare as well as yours, Mr. Edgeworth.
My eyes don't actually emit light when I glare, though. That is true. Alright, looking more importantly. This large box. This must be it. This is probably the box that Mr. Powers said had been stolen.
So John was stashed in this box and then transported all the way here.
Please don't talk about people as if they are objects. However, if that's the case, there is also a possibility that John is still somewhere in the garage. Really? I find that unlikely.
Okay, let's look for him. Our honor as great thieves and her as the great thief and her assistant depend on it.
Good grief. The door, mayhaps? No? The gloves.
Ah! I found something good!
Death. Ugh. God damn it, Blaze. Normally I'd say that's incredibly lame, but for like a 68-year-old man, that's pretty actually kind of insane. These are mechanics gloves. You wear them during vehicle maintenance, or when you're working with machinery.
They look really stained with motor oil.
However, they also horribly stained with dirt. Would the gloves have gotten this dirty just from maintaining the bike?
I don't really like Blaze, but these gloves are pretty cool.
I do like red on white.
You think we could come up with some reason to take these with us?
When you say it like that, it makes it hard for me to take them as evidence. Normally used for bike maintenance, heavily stained with dirt.
There's someone inside!
It's probably Sebastian, I mean, it's the guy's house. Is it John?
John! We're coming to save you!
Eh? This is... Jesus! Not what I was prepared for. More importantly, the hell is John? You're... Sebastian!
What? Why?
This is Blaze's
This is Blaze's house, right? That would mean...
Yes, it should also be Sebastian's house. So then why is he... Can you go help him out? I have more important things to do. I like how they put their shadows in this shot, if you look down at the bottom. That's a nice touch.
If it has to do with ropes, just leave it to Kay. Here I go. A little pull over here and a quick tug there. Whoops! Jerked him off.
Easy joke.
Are you alright, Sebastian?
He looks a little worse for wear. He still has his baton, though. Why are you tied up in a place like this? How should I know? You guys don't know anything about me. It's because we don't know. That's why we're asking you.
He's completely shut off his heart.
Indeed. If it's come to this, I suppose I have no choice but to use that. Does he have a Megatama or what? I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state. It's like a kicking man who's down.
Will it be alright? His mind might break if you corner him too much, you know.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I will try to be careful. Good grief. I wonder how this will turn out. We're really gonna mind chess him? I've never been held back against anyone before. Mind chess! After running out to the meeting of the room this morning, why would you be here of all places? You guys, you don't know how I feel. Jesus! He's gone through a lot of shock. He must be on the verge of an emotional meltdown. No way I'm knocking this out in 2 minutes. Probably gonna end the episode at the roughly 20 mark and continue on through there. It can't be up at times like these. I must quietly listen to what he has to say. No one tells me anything. I'm always the only one being left out like an idiot. I should try to answer his questions as best I can. Considering how fragile he is, I won't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings and try and calm him down post-haste. Logic chess. Begin. Couldn't have waited. Tell me what's on your mind. You're a failure as a person? Jesus. I need to figure out what's going on and be as delicate as I can. You're a failure as a person. I don't want her. It's not like you'd listen to me anyways. What's wrong? Normally you'd be shouting objection right about now. Could have shouted objection at that, or hold it. You're serious? You're really gonna listen to what I have to say? I can understand the shock you went through after what happened with your father.
It wasn't just Pops. This morning I lost everything.
My god, he lost everything. Find out what that means in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Up until then, talk to you later. Negotiators. See you around us clowns.